Today we're going to be making dumpling soup. So I'm starting with my pot here. I've got some oil in the bottom, and we're going to be cooking up, starting with a large onion. I actually used 2 here because they were kind of small. We're going to do a container of mushrooms. I got a full bag of these matchstick carrots, but I'm only going to do about half a bag. And then I've got a full bag of tricolor coleslaw. Now we're going to cook this down until it is wilted a little bit, and then I'll come back. Okay, so as you can see, our cabbage has cooked down tremendously. It is nice and soft, and so now we're going to add a couple tablespoons of garlic. I've got some ginger paste. I'm just going to put, say, a tablespoon of that. And this is totally optional, but I'm going to add a little bit of heat. This is called spicy chili crisp. I'm going to put a little bit of that in there. We're going to let this cook a little bit. Mix that in there. And then to this, we're going to add 2 containers of, which is 32 ounces each, of vegetable broth. Now you can put a little less broth in there if you don't want it to be as watery. And we're going to bring this up to a boil. And I did forget, I'm going to add a little bit of soy sauce to this too, so about a couple tablespoons. Okay, we're going to bring this to a boil, and then I'll bring you back. Alright, now we've got it coming to a boil, and I'm going to add these chicken pot stickers. I've got a full bag of these I'm going to be putting in there. And these don't have to cook for very long. They're about 8 minutes. And then we'll come in for the last part. Okay, so these are back up to a boil. They are pretty much done. We're going to end up with a little bit of sesame seed oil. This is really strong stuff, so you just put in just a little bit of that. And then we're going to top with some green onions. And then we should be ready to serve. I hope you enjoy this dish. Have a blessed week.